I did Exodus 90 with a number of young men on our college campus and kind of remotely with my two brothers-in-law. With the men on the campus, it was remarkable because there was it started this movement where virtually every year when Exodus 90 rolls around, right, leading up to Easter at that time, there are now so many men who do Exodus 90 that they have to have a lot of groups. There's a lot of men who start, and there's often a lot of men who fail to finish. And that's not a bad thing. I think that there's something about starting something that's difficult, starting something that might beat you. I think starting something you know is good for you, also knowing you might fail, and then being able to experience, like, here's what failure feels like. And to realize that, oh no, I'm still called to freedom. Because the point is not, I completed 90 days, right? The point is, am I freer now than I was when I started? The point is, am I closer to Jesus now than when I started? The point is, am I more like Jesus now than when I started? That's, again, the goal is not, I fasted on the right days and I took the cold showers and I did all these things. I have a fraternity of brothers. Those are great things. But the goal is, am I closer to Jesus? Am I closer to freedom? So even if a man has started Exodus 90 and didn't complete it, did he find Christ in his failure? In that moment, the hard thing for him is to embrace humility. In that moment, the hard thing for him is to embrace, okay, I'm bringing this to confession. In that moment, the hard thing for him is to ask the question, am I the kind of man who can let the Lord lift me up when I've fallen? So I'm never upset with the guys who fail to complete the 90 days. I'm never upset with the guys who kind of bail after a while, because it might just be that was the thing that the Lord wanted for them. Now, at the same time, I'm even more impressed when they show up the next year and say, okay, last year, here's what happened to me. This year's gonna be different because, and they have a plan. This year's gonna be different because I didn't have a strong enough why, but now I do. This year's gonna be different because I'll know that I don't have to give up if I've fallen once. I don't have to give up if I fail every week. I don't have to give up at all. Like, I can actually finish 90 days even if I didn't finish it perfectly. I love the men who will not let discouragement stop them from trying again.